How's it going, friends and family of the internet? Welcome to a special Real AF TV unboxing.
Hey,
I'm Josh LaBaw,
I'm Tim Wagner.
and we are going to unbox Pokemon today. Now, I know
Yeah.
you're thinking, fishing. Aren't you guys about fishing? Yeah, but also, if you know, we're about fishing and nerdy stuff. Fishing and random takes is what the Real AF TV podcast is about. If you're joining us for the first time, look us up, REELAF TV. Real,
Yeah.
like fishandreal.tv,
That's right.
realaf.tv. We're about
Yeah.
fishing stuff, but we
Yeah.
also talk a lot of nerdy shit. If you go to the backlog, you will find out there's a lot of video game stuff in the random
Lots.
take.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim, you said the magic word in the last podcast where we talked about steelhead trout versus rainbow trout. And we
Yeah.
talked about Pokemon Go finally. It was
Yes.
a 5-year in the making thing. We've been
Yes.
playing Pokemon Go for 5 years. Now, you're a bigger Pokemon fan than I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Is fan the right word? Because I like Pokemon. I've always respected Pokemon fully.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fan. Yeah. I'm a fan of the game. Like I wouldn't say I'm a Pokemon fan as a whole, you know? Like I watched the show when I was younger.
Right.
But I'm not I watched the show because that's what I got to watch, you know? Wasn't a whole lot of options. It wasn't bad, but like the
Right.
game is the shit, and the show's made off of the game. That's one of those where the game was so good, they're just like, it's a franchise now, and they made everything out of it.
Right, which is why, you know what? Don't judge us if you're a Pokemon fan because you got the cards and you got the bed sheets and you get...
Yeah, right. I like the Pokemon
I
cards
say that
too.
laughing because I assume mostly it's adults watching us, and if you have Pokemon bed sheets on your bed, then you got a sweet partner that is laying there next to you, or
Hells yeah.
you have a twin bed still.
Yeah, you got a separate room. or like my household, you just like convince your son to get all the cool stuff you want and you can't have in your room.
Yes.
He's got a dope Pokeball nightlight that he's had since he was like a year old, like way before he knew what it was. So I'm like, he's gonna like it.
He'll like it eventually.
He'll like it for sure. And then I look at it and like, you want this? And he's just like, you know, baby stuff. And then you're just like, that's a yes. He said yes.
He said yes.
He for sure wants this.
All right. Well, you said in that last podcast, you said the magic words Pokemon Lure. There is a Pokemon Lure in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, there's the Pokemon Lure. If you you put it on the Pokestop and it attracts more Pokemon, and there's multiple different kinds of lures.
And as you can tell, we are talking nerdy about Pokemon right now.
Yeah.
And when Tackle Warehouse said that they were going to be importing, and I assume they imported them because I haven't taken a real good look at mine, but I looked at the box and it's full of Japanese writing.
They're imported.
So
the brand that makes them is from Japan.
Oh, so you even know that. So let's get to it, Tim. Real life Pokemon Fishing Lures. That's what we are unboxing. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. I'm not even lying. I opened mine. I took some pictures and I haven't looked at it since. So this is actually going to be this is exciting for me because I haven't really looked at it at all.
No, this is also my legitimate unboxing as well.
Okay. I
saw them. I took a picture. I sent it to my nephew who plays Pokemon Go. Plays Pokemon Go. Has Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. He's got Eevee. I got Pikachu. He's got Let's Go Eevee for the Switch.
Yep.
And he also fishes with me, but he don't got these lures. So I had to send him the picture, like, dude, check this shit out.
Get out. All right. Before we get into it, this is brought to you by RealAFTV/store. RealAF.tv/store. Where you can get one of these fancy dancy gators that says
Yeah,
it's cold as fuck out here. I'm walking to the ice house. All right, Tim. Let's go.
let's do it.
What the hell is this Pokemon again? I forgot his name.
Kyogre.
Kyogre.
This is the great
So,
and powerful Kyogre.
do they really say that in the game?
No, that's what Joe Rogan always says about all his people that he has on.
Oh.
The great and powerful, whoever he has on.
Oh, okay. So you found these. So I just want to give a little bit of background. So first of all, I know that I know this Pokemon because it's Sapphire
Yes.
and Ruby. I remember those.
Yes.
Because there's kind of always been this red and blue, or at least contrast, red and blue. This was like the first time red and blue came back, maybe? I don't know.
No, I think that was on the regular one because it was Sapphire and Ruby,
Yeah.
and
And
I
he's
don't
Ruby.
know, were
This
those
Pokemon is Ruby.
those were completely new games, weren't they? I thought.
Yeah, but they were like, it was kind of just like, here's red and blue again, guys. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I like that's the way I felt about it. I'm projecting mine. So anyway, oh my god, it says Pokemon Fishing on the front, and then there's some Japanese text underneath that I can't read.
Yes.
That
Got
is
that.
awesome.
Yes, dude.
That is so awesome.
And then
Backdoor
down,
Project. Who's
down.
so? Yeah, you go. You go.
You see where it says Pokemon. Like your camera autofocus is better than mine. You see down in the corner where it says Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like it shows Kyogre, and then it shows crawler type. So it's like they are they're topwater baits, and it's crawler because the
So you're
arms
telling
come
me?
out and it looks like it's crawling on the surface. What?
Oh, so this is like the crawler type is not a Pokemon type.
Right. No.
Okay. That's
No.
the bait. That is the lure type.
No, he's a water type. In the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. I knew that too, but like, I don't know. I just don't know. I know enough about Pokemon from Pokemon Go, but I don't know that much. If you would have told me a crawler type was a Pokemon, I'd be like, sure. Okay. So it says its name, Kyogre, and then it said crawler type. What is this backdoor project produced by Duo? What does that mean at the bottom?
I think that's just what they're calling it. It must be like Duo's the funding, the people that have the money.
Oh,
and
okay.
Backdoor Project must have been the ones that are like, hey, we should really make this lure. And Duo's like, fuck yeah, we should. Here's some money to get it done.
So how do you know this brand is Japanese? Is it just because of all the Japanese text on here?
I just know it's Japanese because of the Duo is a Japanese lure company.
Oh,
I believe
so Duo is the Japanese. Okay.
Yeah.
So Duo's the people who make this,
Yeah,
and Backdoor Project must be their like collaborations or something.
Down in the corner, it says "Made in Japan."
Duo, on the back.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep, way on the bottom.
Look at that. Duo, made in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Right there in the back. Okay. Yeah, and there's a ton of Japanese on the back. Holy crap!
Lots of Japanese.
I'm just gonna show that.
I love
here.
it.
Like,
I love it, dude. It's only Japanese and English.
Yeah, it's two languages, Japanese and English. And a lot of things here in America, because of the North American Free Trade Agreement, you see English, French, and Spanish.
Yes.
There's literally Japanese and English on here.
I think it's probably because they're bass fishing lures and they know their market. It's like it's us and it's America.
Yeah.
Japan too. Like, Japan's huge bass fishing.
Japan and the United States.
I think the world records is actually from Japan.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's like 21 pounds. Yeah.
How much?
21, I think.
Jesus Christ, that thing must have been a tank in the gut. Okay, I'm pulling mine out of the box here.
Yes, I'm about to. While you do that, I'm going to Google.
Okay. Oh, shit, dude.
Be careful. Those are real hooks. 22 pounds, 4 ounces.
Oh, my God. And this is the world record. What?
Largemouth bass. Official largemouth bass record. On June 2nd, 1932.
Oh, my
Caught
God.
the current world record bass out of Lake Montgomery. And River in South Georgia.
Oh, well, look at that. Japan's not far behind. Can't be.
No, I thought it was in Japan.
Hmm.
Maybe they
But they're
have some
big bass
stuff.
fishers over there. I mean, there's, Takuito is Japanese, and he talks about
Yeah.
being a huge bass fan all the time.
Yeah.
How he's a bass fan like growing up.
This says Tide World Record largemouth bass Manubu Kurita.
Oh,
Manubu
there you go.
Kurita.
And that one's Japan.
Yep. Hails from Japan. Oh, wait. No, that's whatever.
Okay, back to the lure.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the lure. Did you see the box? The back of the box, when you take it out, dude, it's a giant Pokeball.
With little Pokeballs in the silver.
Yes.
That's pretty dope.
So good. It's
Very
so
dope.
good. That's the background to it. That is so awesome. Okay, so before we get to the actual lure, I was looking at the back of the box and it says 1, slow retrieve, and this isn't the small English. The Japanese is actually the bigger part you can see here on the box. The Japanese is the dominant language on the back of the box. So it says slow retrieve, like 1, slow retrieve, 2, stop and go. And then there's this language underneath it. But what is slow retrieve and stop and go? What are they saying?
So just bring it in slow, just real slow, and then just every once in a while stop reeling.
Oh,
yeah.
There's 2 ways to use it, or do you?
No, it'd just be like just varying it up.
Oh,
like so you just reel it in, and then eventually you just you can keep steady retrieving it, and it'll go slow. Is it time to hold up the lure? Can I hold up the lure?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because we both have this one.
Be careful in the feathers. Those are real hooks.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna pop it out of I haven't even popped it out yet, so I'm gonna do that on camera
2.
here. I'm gonna pull it out of the inner box.
Nice.
Because these are real fishing lures. Like, this is no joke.
No, these are real fishing lures. Yeah.
Just because they're Pokemon doesn't mean they're not fucking the real deal.
Each one of these feathers are legitimate hooks, and they look so good. They're like nice feathers.
You mean nice in like the lure sense? Like, this is something that's
the way they're kind of like standing up and stuff. I think in the water they'll move. Like when you pause. The nice thing about having feathers on your hooks, when you pause, the feathers will still move a little.
Oh,
so even though your lure's not moving, the feathers
a little bit of the water motion, the currents, whatever you want to say. The water's moving, so the feathers are going to move.
Which is exactly how a fish would in real life. If it stops, there's still subtle little, like their fins are slightly moving or whatever.
Right, as they pause, sort of.
So these holes, so these holes back here are on, you can see if I hold it like this, those are the arms, right?
Yeah, they have holes in them,
which are, as it walks, it will catch this one, and then it'll kind of lift forward, and it'll catch the other one, and it'll just go walk across the top of the water. And
because you can tell here, you can tell it's hollow.
So a slow, steady retrieve, it
sounds hollow. Well, it feels hollow.
Oh, for sure, because it floats.
Right. Okay. So top water. This is top water crawler, like you said.
Yep.
I think already.
This is good quality too. Like these fins on the outside are made out of aluminum.
The front arms, Kyogre's front arms are aluminum.
Yeah, these are made out of aluminum for sure.
Yeah, I can see they're metal. They're definitely different from the rest of the body.
And the pieces that hold it on there are aluminum because it's lighter than I was expecting it to be.
I thought it was going to be heavy too, because the box must have a lot of weight to it. Because when you pull it out, you feel like
and it's still got some weight. Like you'll be able to cast it good still, but that's nice to not have it. And then these back fins are just kind of dangle there, but because the whole bait's moving,
like his back fins, like the Kyogre back fins.
Yeah, they'll just kind of dangle there, but because the whole thing is moving, like everything will just have a good movement to it.
Nice.
But this thing should be sweet. So when you just reel it slow, like literally anybody can fish this thing. You just reel it slow, and it's just gonna walk on the top of the water. What? And then you pause it, and it'll just float there. And then you reel and pause, and reel and pause.
It seems like a gimmicky bait to just do Pokemon, or like a lure that is just like for a gimmick, for like a, a, a sweet collaboration
Yeah,
that is just a popular franchise for video games, and we're just like, yeah, well, we could sell fishing lures with it.
right.
But you're telling me this thing isn't a gimmick. Like, you could catch a fish on this thing.
For sure. This is a
Dude,
very
it's
high.
so big. It's so big.
It's very high quality for like I can't see the line tie where it goes in the front.
Yeah,
Like
right in the nose
I
there.
can't. It just kind of goes in there. I'm assuming that there's another piece of metal that holds all this in. You know,
That holds the line tie in.
I'm thinking that there's probably another piece of metal that kind of holds everything together. All the metal is like attached, like the metal. This metal in the front, the
Oh.
line tie up here,
Yep.
is probably one piece of metal to the hook holder in the back.
Oh, so you're saying like through the body?
Yeah, so like there's not going to be anything where like if a strike hits, it's going to rip this thing in half. And it's not
Nice.
soft either.
No.
Like this is solid. I'm squeezing it hard now. I don't want to squeeze it too hard because I don't want to break it. But I really
Right.
don't think I could if I wanted to. It feels really
No.
solid.
It does.
I'm very impressed at this. I didn't think
Me
it was going to
too.
be. I didn't think it was going to be cheap, because it's not cheap. They are not cheap.
Yeah, like price wise, they're not cheap to pick up. Just so everybody knows, this is not sponsored content. The only sponsor we have here is the realaf.tv/store.
That's right. And this is I fish muskies,
Yeah.
and I could find a lure that rivals this, but this is the most expensive lure I've ever bought for sure.
That
But,
old
yeah.
cross branding, like a real deal duo is like legit
Yes.
lure
Yeah.
maker.
Yep.
And then
Duo
you got
makes.
licensed product, and this is full on custom. There's no other lure they can repurpose this for.
No, this is 100%.
Like, they couldn't repaint this chartreuse
Nope.
and just say like, here's a different lure. Like, Pokemon owns this full-fledged. Game Freak and Nintendo have opinions
Right.
on before this would ever be printed.
Yep. These back ones
This
are
thing
made
is
out of
so
plastic.
sick, dude. Oh, what's that?
These back pieces are made out of plastic, which isn't bad, but just be
Oh.
forewarned, if you're going to try to skip this shit under a dock, you hit a dock, that's probably breaking. The whole thing's
that
actually
back-
probably got a good
back
chance of breaking if you smash it into something.
I agree, because it is still plastic, though.
Yeah.
High quality plastic, you
But
can tell.
there's a lot of lures that are made out of plastic, so I'm not faulting
Yeah.
it for that at all. I'm just saying,
No, right.
like,
Right.
because it's top water, I don't know where you're planning on trying to throw this thing, but
You gonna try to catch something on it?
dude, I'm gonna try to catch a muskie on it for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll catch a bass on it.
Yeah,
Oh, for
like,
sure,
you're
dude.
100% confident you'll get a bass to hit
100%.
this.
I've thrown giant musky lures and small bass have hit it. Like, some of them just get aggressive. It's crazy.
So you'll for sure catch a bass on this thing.
For
big.
sure. As
It's
long as
freaking big,
I don't want to
man.
jinx myself and then like break the line and watch it go flying off into space the first cast. But as long as I don't do something stupid like that, I'm going to
Right,
catch a bass for sure. But
Hell yeah.
I think I got a good shot at catching a muskie on this.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be so sick. I want to
'Cause
see it.
it's-
I can't wait.
It's
Look
gonna
for that
have
shit
big. It's
coming
gonna
up
have
on
big
video this
action.
summer.
Yeah, it's gonna have
It's
big
gonna have
action.
huge action, right? Look at these front
Yeah,
paddles.
it's just gonna go splash, 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 splash.
These front paddles are fucking giant, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be swimming like somebody who doesn't know how to swim well.
Yeah.
Bruh, 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 bruh,
Yep.
bruh.
It's
Yes,
gonna
sir.
get crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna cast mine yet. I'm a little afraid. I might have you tie the line.
Oh, I'll cast it for sure. Did I put
Yeah,
this in the
dude, I
box
can't
now?
wait to see it. So there were two that came out. There were two that they brought stateside. I'll just say that because it feels like that's what
Yes.
the deal is. And I didn't get the second one because I was just like, hey, pick one. I'm gonna pick one, and you were like, I think I'm getting both, dude.
Yeah, because I was like, we were talking, and it was like, whatever one you get, I'll get the other one. And then I was just like, I can't. I'm
I
getting both of them.
I can't not get both.
Whatever.
So
Fuck this.
this
Nobody
is a
wants to listen to
legendary.
this. I was trying to put this back
Oh,
in the box right now.
yep.
Nobody wants to hear me struggle with this.
Right. Yeah. Don't try to put it back in the box because you can totally hear it.
Right. Yes. Sorry for everyone out there. That was
And also for everyone out there, we just go live to tape for most of our shit. So
oh yes.
like whatever. You like it or you don't.
Live.
And so here comes number 2. It's a Pikachu.
Pikachu, yo. So my camera, I don't think it's set to like do the autofocus thing. But you can see
look too bad.
back is very, very similar.
Yep.
Says Pokemon. But down in the front on this one, it is Pikachu. And it says, I don't think you'll be able to read that there. But if I go back, is it autofocusing? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? Can you read it?
I can't right now because I'm getting a little bit of a low quality feed. We're having a slow data connection right now.
Oh, yes. It is a slow jitter type.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't really know any lures that do the crawling type much. Like I understand what it would look like just because I know fishing lures and I see it and I'm just like, this is what that's gonna do.
Because you've just seen enough lures in your life, you're like, I know what that's doing based on its physical appearance.
I could just look at it and just be like, I know, like I can. As soon as you say crawling too, like I got it in my head. I know it.
Sure.
Flop, flop, flop.
Yeah, you've done enough research or seen enough of it, whether or not it's been hands on. You got it. I get it.
Yeah, but this jitter type is like a jitterbug. There is
the phone with the giant buttons on it?
No.
Oh. Okay. I got you on that one.
Just you're so sincere about it. The phone with the giant buttons on it?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
So no, this one is a nice quality lure too. Got a little. So here you can see this has the cup in the front, and it's gonna basically.
Oh, okay.
There's the Pikachu. I love how it's like laying down.
Is he holding though? Is Pikachu holding on to those?
It's kind of like his hands are kind of like holding on to it. You can see his back feet, and he's got the tail too. So if you hang it like
his
this,
tail looks so fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, and it's got 3 hooks. So it's got one up here, mounted in between his arms. You got one coming out his butt.
Yep.
And then there's another one on his tail.
Coming off his tail. Wow.
Which is basically like a trailer hook, which is perfect. Like if they short strike it, you're catching them.
Oh, that's what that one on the tail's doing?
Well, that's what this one will do. I haven't seen.
What's this one? I didn't see you point at it because you have.
Oh, just the third. I wasn't really pointing at it.
Oh, okay.
The third hook. That's what that's gonna do. Is like that's gonna be bringing up the rear. So you got a third treble hook way back here. So if it hits it from underneath, because a lot of times if it's on the surface like this, the fish will come up.
Because this one's going to be on the surface then too, right?
Yes.
Because the jitterbug, like you said, jitterbug, and I interrupted with my phone joke.
Oh no! So the jitterbug is going to be like the same thing as that walking action, but tighter wobble.
Oh.
So instead of it being like back and forth, because it's right here, it's just going to be like back and forth right here. You know?
Yeah.
So it's going to be that same thing. It's like the water catches, and it pushes, and then the water catches. You know, the water will push back to one side, and then the whatever side's in the front will catch again. So it's just going to go right on the top, on the surface of the water.
The surface. Yeah.
And it'll have this tail dancing in the back because the jitterbug doesn't have a tail. That's one thing that's very unique about this lure. Is that the jitterbug looks like a bug. It's kind of like a cicada-shaped bug.
Yep.
And it doesn't have a tail. So to have this dancing and having the tail kind of trailing behind it.
Yeah.
This is a very good quality lure too. Like how it's screwed in. You can feel that it's super solid against the hands. And then this is a nice like legit
Like
swivel.
where the hooks are mounted and stuff?
Yeah, the line tie on this is legit like barrel swivel.
Nice.
I wish I
Very nice.
yeah. And it's the same for the back tail. That's a barrel swivel too. Like see how I can twist this tail? No problem.
Oh, just 360, no problem.
Yeah, so you're not going to have to worry about that like just clanking around all weird. It'll just do whatever it needs to do. If a fish bites onto it,
Right.
it's not going to be like fighting it. It's just going to twist however it needs to twist.
Nice. And what is the body made out of? Because like we were talking about the Kyogre.
Yeah. Plastic. Nice.
Okay.
Nice solid plastic. Yeah, everything.
Same as the body of the Kyogre,
Yep.
probably.
But this tail is a little bit thicker than those back legs are.
No.
Like this is, I mean, it's got a hook on it too. So I suppose they made sure that this was more rigid because you might be fighting a fish. Oh,
based on just
I can
like
see,
it could grab just the
dude,
tail, right?
with through the light from my angle because the light's on this, I can see that there's a metal rod that goes through. So that's
you're
a solid
holding,
piece.
as you hold the Pikachu up like that, you can look through the plastic tail and see the
Yeah.
rod that's connecting all
Yeah.
the way through to the main
Yep.
lure.
Yep. Through
Or
the
to
lights.
to
Yeah.
the swivel.
Yeah. Through the light. So that's a metal rod from this where it holds on to
Yep.
the O-ring
Yep.
to the back end where the hook is holding on to it.
No way.
So yeah,
dude.
this is all super legit. So that
That's awesome.
that kind of solidifies my theory about the metal rod running through the other one too. It's probably
The body of the Kyogre. Yeah, that's
Yep.
exactly what I was going to say. I was making the same connection too. You can't see through that one because the paint is so opaque. Like that paint does not see through on the
Yeah.
Kyogre.
Oh,
Just
no.
impossible.
No,
No
and I
way.
can't see even this Pikachu. I can't see through the Pikachu, but the
But you can
tail.
see through the tail.
But the tail's
and
thin enough because you can see how wide that tail is. So when I turn
yeah.
it sideways like this, and I have the light behind it, I can see it running through there.
That
Perfect.
is so sick to just
Yeah.
know, like, because you were just like, no, Duo's totally legit. Like, so I bet you. And now it
Yeah.
like, dude, that totally confirms it.
Yeah, these are definitely legitimate lures. Like
Yeah.
I have no fear of throwing these.
Hell yeah, dude. They're not just pieces to put in your cabinet behind you on your podcast. They're
Nope.
like, you're gonna catch something on these for sure.
For sure. Yep. You can fit, and this one for sure. Bass will bite this for sure.
Bass will bite Pikachu.
Oh, a yellow flopping like that on the surface? Like
Uh-huh.
the fish don't know what it is. They just see movement in a color.
Right.
I'm guessing a baby duck. They would,
Oh, yeah.
baby
Yeah.
duck are
We've
yellow.
talked before on the podcast for sure about
Yeah,
like baby
baby
lures.
ducks are
Sure.
yellow with that color. When they freak out, they swim on the surface real fast.
Right.
They literally go back and forth because their legs are pushing like alternate.
Yeah, because left, right, left, right,
So
left, right, left, right.
this will go. Yeah, I bet I catch pike on this
Oh,
because they're gonna be trying to eat those baby ducks.
right.
I'll catch pike on that other one too. You can catch pike on anything, dude. We've
I was
talked
gonna
about
say,
that before
pike,
too.
yeah.
We have footage of a pike biting a GoPro.
Yes. I'm
'Cause we
actually
tried
working
to-
on extracting that.
Yeah, just tried to reel
We'll
in
have
a
that up on our
GoPro.
social media channels quick, not too long
Yeah.
too.
You just try to reel in a GoPro from the dock. And there's
Just
a
doing
pike
camera
that's just
testing.
like, yeah, just testing it out, see what it looks like, and a pike hits the camera.
So go check us out on Twitter and Instagram because look up Real AF TV, real like fishing real AF.TV.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put that up. It'll go up soon. But yeah, man, I think that's it. We have some fucking Pokemon lures. It's just like
Yeah,
the
dude.
perfect thing for Real AF TV. Like it just brings it
Oh.
all together for
One last thing I'll show everybody
so good. And I just love it. I just
because
love
I
them.
got both of them. Look at the size
Oh, hell
difference.
yeah.
This
The
is why
size difference.
the
Thank
blue one.
you,
That's
man.
why I think is going to be like I'll be able to catch a muskie. I'll try to hold it from just the line tie.
Just the line ties.
So
Yeah.
the size difference, like this actually with the tail creates a bigger profile than I thought it was gonna.
Me too.
But
The Pikachu looks way bigger because of the tail. Not
yeah,
way bigger. The Kyogre is still way huge.
Oh yeah, well look at the wake that it's gonna create too. Like I put the Pikachu in front of it. You can
Oh,
see
right.
how big the arms are. Like it's
Right.
gonna be splashing water out to these fingertips.
Right.
Man, that Kyogre's dope looking.
It's so cool
The
looking.
red on the inside of his hands.
I know, dude. These aluminum arms, like when you pointed out they were aluminum, just the way that paint on them, oh, it's so good.
Do you see my eyeball through the
Nice.
hole?
I can see your eyeball right through there. Nice. Nice lineup. That was good. That was good. So, all right, dude, that's so cool. I can't wait for you to throw them this summer,
I
this
can't
coming summer.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited to see some video of those things actually catching fish, especially after the way you just broke them down, going like, oh yeah, I know what I'll catch. I'll definitely catch something. Like your confidence level in it, but then also you that that like, oh, these are legit lures. I bet you there's a metal rod. And then the thing that happened with the tail, it's like, yeah, you're definitely like my confidence level is now through the sky. Because I
Oh.
did think when we bought these, I'm like, they're just fucking show. They're just for show.
I've figured that they were legit the moment I saw them because I knew who was making them.
Sure.
But getting to unbox them and actually like holding them and looking at them and stuff, it's like
Yeah.
this is just as these are as good a quality as any other lure out there. There's
Nice.
yeah. These
That's
are for
so
sure
cool.
just like legitimate.
Yeah.
This one might actually be nicer than the like actual jitterbug.
That is fucking cool. All right, well, we got to do the obligatory, like, subscribe, review. I don't know, whatever. Try to help us pump this video up, guys, because we
Yeah.
are an up and coming fishing podcast that does some character building in the back half. Even though this isn't a podcast, this is something hopefully we will be getting to more and more. But we could not pass up the opportunity to blend two of our passions, fishing and video games. We had to do it.
Yes. And if you guys like this video and stuff, then Duo John. Well, I say Duo John. I believe that like I call it Duo John still because I think that that's what it is. I know it's Duo. I'm not gonna say the whole. I'm not gonna go off. This isn't the podcast. I'm not gonna deep dive in. I was gonna like Google it and I'm like, no, we're basically on an outro here.
Yeah.
But if they see this and they know like everybody loves this lure, I mean, their probably sales are dope too. You know, they understand it, but like
Right.
more, can you?
Yeah.
Any put whatever Pikachu you got. Any of them? I'll take them all.
Yep.
Please?
I'll catch them all.
I'll catch them all. I'll collect them all.
Right.
You know you got a market. I'll buy them for sure.
Yes, 100%. I love them. I think they're great, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
would buy more too.
I love
Whether mine ever hits
collecting,
the
yeah.
water or not, I'd still buy it.
Yeah, and I'm just a lure nerd too. Like I just love lures. I got a lot of old lures that I collect. I buy new
Right.
lures constantly every time new stuff comes out. So to have a collectible lure
Mhm.
that I can fish with, you know, like I mean, I could fish with an old lure too, but those are like that's not something I can just go
Antiques.
buy another one, you know.
Right.
Where
Yeah.
I don't want to buy another Pikachu lure either, but like antiques are different, you know.
Yeah. Different
But
meaning. Yeah.
yeah,
I get what you're saying, dude. I get what you're saying. So let's not like you said, let's not get on our long form podcast.
I
This is
know.
a unboxing, so
Like,
yes. Just fuck yes. Come on, Duo. More Pokemon lures. We'll buy them. We'll unbox them because oh fuck, they're cool. And if you're watching us for the
yeah,
first time, please like the channel. Go over and look at all the podcast
yeah.
backlog that we got. We got another podcast coming out soon. So we thank you for watching. This
Take a
was fucking
page.
sweet, Tim. I'm super pumped.
Super sweet. Just had the
I can't
idea
wait to
for
see you hit the water
just
with
had
these
the
things.
idea for Duo and do like the Switch games and make me an Eevee.
Hell yeah, dude. That's perfect.